Alright, so last time on The Longest Journey, we solved this religious puzzle where we're still trying to find our mom, and she was like, go into the nightmare or something. So now we're trying to figure out what the nightmare is. Is this the nightmare? Dang, I want this hanging up in my room. Is that Jim Carrey? Who is this? Look at this photo. It's like some dude drinking and like the Grinch smiling. Alright, so we talked to Napoleon, who said that
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
the nightmare is like,
Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
or is it?
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Well, I'll be leaving you now.
Alright,
Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
still looking
Unfortunately
for her.
not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
À plus tard. Alright, so he thinks we should go to the library. What do you guys think? What in the heck? Is this supposed to be wood? You think we should go to the lounge? Are we in the lounge? Do the opposite of what he says. Alright, where's the lounge? I'm in the lounge.
There's a pattern with 5 circles
Can
on
we
his chest.
poison Napoleon? Do we want to unlock this? Do we unlock this one? Or save the key for something else? The room is far from the... We're in the room is far from the library. Use the key or move away. Whatever I see first in chat. Unlock this chest. Got it. It's stuff I don't need.
No space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Which one of these golden elixir? This one? I don't remember. Yeah, the library's right here, so the exact opposite is here. So where are we going now? Here, we'll go over here. I can't go over here. I have to go to the library. I have no choice. My Choose Your Own Adventure book is ruined. Who's in the lead? Oh. Oh wait. Oh yeah. This is the council room. There's a very specific reason we can't go here yet. It's the room. It highlighted something over here. Oh, a coin.
A ruble.
A ruble. Hey, look, it's George Washington. Do we talk to George Washington? He's reading. He doesn't have headphones in. But he's reading. I think he wants to be disturbed. I see. I'll just start from the top left.
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind.
Have you ever watched his
Sorry,
stream,
Louis, but
Gerbose?
I am unable to help you.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
He doesn't
I'm
stream very
surprised
often.
he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
Etiquette. Etiquette.
What do you mean?
The situation is ready to explode with France over Catalonia.
Well, the Duke must have a darn good reason to be absent and come here, mustn't he?
When Lord Mortimer invites you, Louis, you come. It's always in your best interest.
I wouldn't say that personally, but... Mr. President, can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Do you know the theme of the conference?
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving. But you'll see, everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend. Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a good idea. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
He didn't seem super enthusiastic about our conversation with him. But that's okay. Where are we going? Going to Balam? 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 Talk to as many people as possible. So, go upstairs. Round to the rooms. Just go into random people's rooms.
Duchess
this?
Emily Hillsborough.
Emily, you here? Oop.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Nope.
Huh, that's me.
Ah, I wonder what's got. I can't even go in my own room.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Can't go in there. Can't go in here. Man, they ain't letting me have any fun. Oh, better get an old GW's room. Claude is struggling today. Is he gonna get any points? He's got one. He's got two, looks like. There's still rooms to check. Whatever this takes me to. Nowhere.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Can't go in Volner's room. Or whoever's room that is. Can we go upstairs? Oh, we can go upstairs. Fall in the pit. Do we sneak around here? Do we sneak around here? I mean, this is Mortimer's room. This is how we get kicked out. Alright, don't mess with Mortimer. That guy's rich. Ah, hey, Emily, what you looking at? She's just staring at this pie. Just, God, I can't decide. One do I want? They're both pies.
What do you want, Louis?
I have a question that might seem a bit strange, but
Go on.
if I said go beyond the nightmare, would that mean anything to you?
No, means nothing to me. Do you mean literally or figuratively speaking?
Giant brain. She's actually a cone head. Literally.
It can be a place. I don't know where, but it's a lead, I think.
You ought to ask His Eminence. He knows the house and its estate very well, being a frequent visitor. I believe he's in the Grand Salon.
Thank you for your advice. What do you think of our last guest?
Well, I never thought I would get the chance to meet that Hispanic Casanova in the flesh. His reputation is well known. The gentleman collects lovers, including, would you believe it, the Queen of Spain.
I don't have politics.
I doubt that Lord Mortimer invited him for his charm, if you want my opinion. Emily, what can you tell me about the coming conference?
Sir Gregory and Lord Mortimer organize this kind of high society meeting every so often in order to consider the world situation.
But to what purpose?
Well, by bringing together the most influential people from the dominant nations of the modern world, they allow the mighty to discuss matters with calm clarity. There are precedents of armistices being signed at the end of these talks, you know. Talking while holding a glass of brandy makes things easier. You'll see.
Hey.
You're leaving me?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have things to do. Thank you again, madam.
I have better things to do.
Sir Jacques Perru.
Jacques Perru. Can't go in there anyways. Have we come full circle? I think we have. Alright. Dang, would you say Laguna is the man with the machine gun? Hello.
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
What the heck? King was playing with fire. Kill the monarchy. Be rude to this guy. The right option. Team right.
Your Eminence, I'm sorry for King Louis, but he did
Wrong.
everything to put himself there.
Louis, how can you say such a thing? Even if France rejects the church, you don't go and behead a person of high status. They always serve our cause better alive than dead. Politically, it's absurd.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
I mentioned the fact that there's a bunch of biblical puzzles in this game. Chat wants me to, like, be rude to the one guy that knows the Bible. What do? I don't know. What's the theme of the conference?
I'm sure a man like you is in the circle of trust. Would you know what the conference that Lord Mortimer mentioned is going to be about?
Not really, my son.
Poison.
Well, be it Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory, we are never informed about the theme of the conference before it begins.
I'm sure a man like you is
There we
in
go.
the circle of trust. Would you know what the
Not really, my... Well, be it...
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
What have we got? Nearby kingdom of Sanrio with Hello Kitty.
Think of a place and tell me the first thing that comes into your mind when I say the
Hello,
nightmare.
Lena.
Let me think. I'd say Lord Mortimer's favorite painting on the wall behind his desk. You know, that painting caused quite a stir when it was exhibited. It is titled The Nightmare, and it shows a woman lying down with a creature sitting on her. And in the background, a horse. I don't know if it will be of any help, but I can't think of anything else.
You never know. Thank you for that, though, Your Eminence. I gotta go and see it just in case, though. I was wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch defender
Sharon.
of the church.
Name is Sharon. Sharon. E then A.
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
Blah, blah, blah. Find out more clues? Uh-huh. So has to go to Mortimer's study. So where are we going now? Mortimer's study? The library. We could go to the library and the portrait gallery. Or... I see. Heck, the library. Alright, well. Off to Mortimer's study. Or we could go to Taco Bell. We are outside. Now, G-Dubs is reading. Ah! What's going on out there? Nice and bright. Rasputin? Russia's greatest love machine? I think this is probably closer. Actually, hold on. This is loading forever. Never mind. I was gonna go back and get the thing out of the box we opened. What was it called? Elixir. Nice answer.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
Find the nightmare. What's this?
Hang on. What's this painting?
What is this painting?
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now,
It was
just to
literal.
Find out what she meant by
It was a
building
literal thing.
Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere. The Nightmare painted by Fuseli. Ah, now just, hey, there must be...
Alright. Mechanism? All right, what do we want to do first? Investigate every glowing object, starting from my left or my right, or the middle, and alternate sides. Left. Examine the berries. Oh no, don't have any science. Or take them, or move away. Eat the berries. Take them, they're delicious. But now we've messed with stuff.
Might come in handy.
We've left evidence.
Let's take a closer look.
Take the chocolate, or examine the chocolate. The dessert, the most in vogue nowadays. What? Take or move away. I see take.
Dark chocolate beans. Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society.
See.
Aha! I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I need.
Aha! I've never solved a puzzle so fast in my life. One, 3, 3, 7. Is that your final answer? Keep in mind that you can fail puzzles. I'm gonna need the entire chat to agree on this. Nope, not unanimous. Gotta keep looking for clues. Counts for the year 1792. A billion pounds of food and candles. Which should they eat more of? Remember to reduce wood consumption next year. Alright. Dear Mr. Guido Paletti, I'm writing with regard to the dates of the paintings that I sent you for your temporary exhibition. Please note that they are part of my private collection and are dated according to the Freemasons calendar, in use at the time. As you may well have guessed, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. No need to remind you that the Freemason year begins in March, not January. About the Longinus painting, I took the liberty to have the spear touched up so it better corresponds to the actual spear. I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. Yours sincerely, Mortimer.
No, what have we got here?
What have we got
It
here?
looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it. No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a honey. I couldn't have hoped for better.
Oh yeah.
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period. Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens. There, before we go that way, let's check and see if there's anything out here.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Which four-letter word could open this chest? Whoa. Whoa there. Presentation of the Mortimer family.
Well, well. History of the Mortimer lineage. Looks like his ancestors have always sought to improve society and have had an open attitude towards the arts.
Thought I was gonna have to read something out loud. I was like, no. Reading aloud.
Oh, the family tree.
Alright, we'll just point out that this is here. You guys want to make use of it?
This seems to be the
Want to
list
analyze?
of grants
Alright, I'll
and
go back.
sponsorships given by the Mortimer family. Oh, the family tree.
Hmm.
Let's see. All Mortimer's ancestors are called William something Mortimer. That happens a lot in noble families, but here it's systematic. Not a single generation ever breaks the custom. Looks like this family is very attached to their principles.
Alright, we'll just remember that book's there. I'm not gonna go through every single page because none of you are gonna remember any of it. Alright, where did we stop? The painting.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
Analyze. I'm gonna assume probably as well,
Crusades
yeah.
took place not long after the year 1000. Here all the dates say 5,000 and something. I'm guessing this dating system begins 4,000 years before the calendar that we use. Yet, I'm getting the feeling that there's something else, another small detail, but what is it?
Alright, that's everything, I think. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
A painting depicting the Third Crusade. It's titled Winter Before the Fall of Saint Jean d'Acre.
Oh.
A mynah bird.
Alright, feed the bird, speak to the bird. Pretty boy Waldo. I give you despair. That's a good name. Like it. Speak. Wait, hold on. What was the question? Nice bird. Feed it. Speak to it. What are we doing, team? We got 2 for speak. Ask him for the code. Lord Mortimer. Sarah. Lord Mortimer.
Well, Waldo, is your master good?
Waldo, what's your boy, Waldo? What's your
Hmm. Jimmy said defeated berries. Ask him about Sarah. I'm gonna go with Jimmy said defeated berries since he was next in line. Defeated berries.
Waldo, what's your boy?
The next thing was ask him about Sarah.
Sarah Deriche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
Sarah! Sarah, don't go! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
No!
Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah? What about Sarah?
Don't go! Sarah, no! No, stop, Sarah! Stop it! No!
No.
God, what's been happening here?
Feed it chocolate. You know, if you feed most animals chocolate, they die. So I finally answer. At Jimmy Poopins. Jimmy said it first. Feed chocolate.
What have I done? It looks like I've killed him. Oh, shit. I better not hang around.
Good work, Jimmy. Good work. Good work. Alright, so what's next? You've got enough clues to figure this out. Reswaldo. Can't. He's dead. He was killed by crack attack. He wants to see my mystery water from Alaska. Where Antarctica. Input 0000 and fail puzzle. Are you for real? I need a unanimous vote, or mostly unanimous. I know you got. Jimmy's always gonna disagree. I need a mostly. We got 1, 3, 3, 7. Back in play. We have clues. There's a theme. We have everything we need to know. 6711. Where does that even come from? What? We have clues. We can make use of the various clues we have in this room. That dock had some years. Which one? This one? This one had food. Counts for the year 1792. Bunch of food. This dock had no years, but it explained how the years work. Seawalker, don't give any hints. If I was to make a code, if I was to have a code, what's a common thing to have as a code? It's a 4-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all are not very good hackers. It's a birthday. His birthday. It's Modeoheim. What the heck? Jimmy answered first. It was all Jimmy's fault. Is it possible we can just leave? Nope, can't leave. Gotta make an attempt. Alright, somebody says it's Waldo's birthday. So we have this dock. got the family tree and some patronage.
Oh, the family tree.
Hmm. Give Napoleon chocolate. Are you saying Napoleon's an animal? Nobody has even the slightest clue. You guys just give up on puzzles? That bird was the only thing holding this family together. Now it's dead.
This seems to be the list of grants and sponsorships given by the Mortimer family.
Where's Waldo? Waldo's dead. Jimmy killed Waldo. Jimmy didn't take this game seriously, so people died.
No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer's fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Alright, we're trying 1337. That's the only guesses we've been given so far. Watch the rollers.
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
Lower the lever.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
So, would you like a hint? No hints? Look, I know the bird's dead. We have to keep going. We have to rescue our mother. We did. He's dead. He's very dead. No, he's very dead, Jimmy. 1191. Where does this answer come from? Oh wait, I read that wrong. 1191.
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
You looked it up. The
Open
heck?
Sesame.
Ain't foolish your band. Never come back here ever again. It's not funny.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Murderer.
Alright. Would anyone like to know how that puzzle is actually solved? I'm gonna tell you anyways. 'Cause I'm pissed. So, when you first met Lord Mortimer, when you very first met him, he mentioned that one of his favorite things ever to talk about was the third, whatever, the war with the Freemasons. What are they called? Yeah, the Third Crusade. There you go. His favorite thing to talk about was the Third Crusade. So there was a book back there that actually talked about the Crusades and mentions a few different dates in there. So basically, you find the correct date in the book, in the Crusades book, that's relevant to, I don't remember, and then you subtract 4,000 years or whatever. And that's how you come up with that date. But you also have to remember that the days start in March and not January. So that kind of messes up the math a little bit. So that's how you're supposed to solve that. Alright, so now I guess we're in this room. So now we're in here. Y'all are way off. Like a million years off. Examine the world. There's a note. Let's see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail. What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where?
Right there.
The only clue she's left for Mortimer is his stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Stone sword. Go find your mother. Do we investigate? I mean, we've already left the fact. We've already been here for a while. And we killed Waldo, so we left behind. We left some evidence behind. Do we want to leave more evidence behind? We want to examine everything? Bird is dead. We've come this far. May as well. Lord Mortimer, I'm writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate on a national level and not allow every state to choose policy, blah, blah, blah. John Adams. Please say hello to my daughter Elizabeth. She's dead. Waldo's sacrifice not be in vain. True words. Map of Africa.
It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns, even for Mortimer.
Wait, hold on. What did that need? Hold on. Oh, politics. See, I had politics in my playthrough, and so I got to actually analyze all these maps. So Reacher, hours numbered, printing house. Banning all Golden Order lodges. Really? That name sounds... I don't know where Schilsberg is. Sounds like Russian.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Tremor.
Hmm.
He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
You only need one. Okay. Okay. Hello. It's a map of the Americas.
This shows the forces present in America.
Yep. Dear friend, thanks to your services. You're bound for Marseille. Inflicted with the plague. The guy's name is Hugh Smith.
It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold.
26 million.
I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
Have your projects. Fathers against you leaving with the grip on Europe. Your loving brother, G. Tearing our family apart. Dearest Lord Mortimer, friend of China. Mr. McCartney. Great. What is this door?
It's locked.
It's locked. Sir, plans to intervene in Belgium. It was set down. Delivery of the cannons. The Austrians quickly return. Charles something. Francois.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Fine-looking map. Dear Lord Mortimer, to inform you it would be soon possible to ignore pressure from the Russians. Alright, good story.
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
Alright, real quick. Everyone wants me to click on everything, right? Yes. Yes. Sure. Alright.
Something strange about this table.
No. Oh, we don't have science.
The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection.
Examine the material. I don't have can't say that word.
Looks like obsidian or
Me too,
onyx.
Nicholas.
It must weigh a ton. These are feathers. Pigeon,
These are
probably.
feathers. Pigeon feathers. Hello.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by.
Nice to meet you,
Mortimer's given a
Gustav.
name to his anatomy skeleton. That's morbid.
What? Who doesn't give a name to their anatomy
The right hand is
skeletons?
missing.
As agreed, change your old lock for one of my invention. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, here's the model of your new lock. I'll imagine how it all fits together, but we located in the middle of the present door. This is how the lock works. Depending on the lineup of the wheels, the aforementioned lock will open, or will punish the snooper whose fate is not strong enough. Called my invention the Judgment of Fate, because if a snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. Hope you appreciate the irony of the situation. 29.94. What the heck? Who's the most admirable of all the Olympians? None other than the king of gods, of course. Unlike his father Kronos, he learned to make equal of his strength and wisdom. Instead of fearing the power of his children brothers, he accepted to share the world with them. Didn't fear his thunder and praised his justice. Okay. Zeus, you say? Like I've seen Zeus somewhere before.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
Homing pigeon messages. Feathers on... Pigeon feathers?
These are feathers. Pigeon, probably.
Tiger is dying. On your demand, I'll attack to blah blah blah. See? In spite of your new rockets. What? What?
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me.
Hope somebody screenshot that. Read the draw. We don't have occultism.
Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais. 3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Okay, somebody screenshot that too.
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Who it's for, eh? Dear Lord Mortimer. None of this has anything to do with anything.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those.
Dun dun dun. He with an occult fire symbol. Like
A
this?
chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
I think you need both keys. Yeah, I think you need both keys. So only using one would be a waste. Our dearest friends, plans are going well. Construction of the White House still die to begin in October. Thomas Jefferson. Hi, are you okay there, Nerm? Nerm's having some kind of spasm. I'm actually surprised Nerm's even here at all. Die to begin. Yeah, like you roll the die. It's Dungeons and Dragons reference. Obviously. Did we click on everything? I think we did. Pretty sure we did. Alright, time to leave then, I guess.
Oh, shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
How do we get out of here? One, 3, 3, 7. I have 2 votes for 1337. Really likes science and knows a lot about birds. I've never solved a puzzle so fast in my life, except the first puzzle that we did. Geopolitical situation. That's the phone number for Zeus. Also that sword. How many bones in a human? 256. Rapscallion, indeed. I gotta say, this was probably the easiest puzzle this entire game. So, you're definitely overthinking this by a lot. The answer before, 1191. Boom. Ooh, wow. Y'all both literally showed up the exact same time on my screen. Both flutes. Not even like frames apart. Just boom. Nerm doesn't want to spoil the council because he wants to play it himself, so I told him to play it himself, and then he skipped out on it. He opened it up, played it for 7 minutes, and then stopped. Alright, y'all. What's the answer? How are we getting out of here? Trying to review what we learned in this room. Puzzles and you don't mix, I see. But you've solved so many questions in trivia. What is the solution to this one? There's some political strife going on. There's this locked room I can't get into. No, Miglix already banned somebody once for using Google. Name of the woman who takes Rhiannon after discovering her in a forest. Claude only played Claude's story. Although, Nerm can't hear me, so... Let me know if you guys want a hint. Claude seems like he's the only one trying here, though. hint would be fine. It's the same as the numbers on the other side. So what's the solution? What am I putting in? Come on, team, you can do this. What am I typing in? What am I typing in? What am I typing in? Five, 535. Six, 636. Are you sure about that, Jerbost? You're overlooking one thing. You're overlooking one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now that it's wrong, since you can't actually fail this puzzle. You're close. You guys are really close. You're overlooking one thing. No matter what we put in here, the game will go on. If you want to go with 6636, type 1 in chat. I see a 2. Is it wrong? Can you examine the rollers?
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Examine the leather. Ooh, we don't have any of these. If only we had science.
Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Hmm. So you're, what was it? Gotta scroll up. 3363 is what we're going with. 6636. There we go. 6636. 6 or 9? Ah! I'm waiting. Six, 4, 6, 6. Team agree with that? Are you sure? When you say 6, you mean this 6? Or this 6? Nice. What should this read? What should this read? She's gonna trust your boast with this one. The puzzle master. You already said they're not good at puzzles. You're saying 1, 6, 1, 1. So like this 6 or this 6? Six that appears to us. So the left one? The left 6. Okay. 1. 6. Oops. Ah, okay. This is your answer. 1, 6, 1, 1. It's your final answer. I just want to let you know that it's wrong.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. Whoa, whoa. If the grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date, I'd better not mess up again. Yet I'm sure there's a connection with the date that I've entered earlier to open the door. Maybe I'm not approaching the problem from the right angle.
All right. Would you like to try again? I'm gonna let you guys work this out while I run to the restroom real quick. I come back and we're trapped inside here. Think really hard on this. Think about it. What have we learned? What do we know? had myself muted. What numbers am I putting in? I can go back into the room. I can go back and look around the room if you want. This trivia question is impossible. Did I? I mean, I only gave you a hint. I mean, I gave you my hint. How you interpret my hint is up to you. Zeus and the sword. Can I see... What floor was that? How do you go down a floor? Great Hall of Zeus. Hall in which one can admire the impressive statue of Zeus. Can I inspect? Hold on. We also inspect the sword. What is this? Stone sword. Nothing to inspect. Well, I mean, the solution to this puzzle came from an earlier chapter. The other side of this puzzle. Unlike the fishing minigame, it's not be solved for us. Gotta figure it out. Ow. If it's the inverse of the previous one, then what am I typing in? Is that the pay it forward philosophy of puzzles? All puzzles are meant for the next room. I mean, all, what is the word? Evidence, all evidence is meant for the next puzzle. Clues. Would you like me to go back and investigate the room again? Sometimes, Miglix, you just gotta mute the stream and come back later. Did you look it up, Delita? No blurting out the answer. Oh yeah, the trivia question is impossible. Anything with a hyphen in it. Impossible. Is Julius Caesar? Ah, okay. Excellent. Thank you for not spoiling. I want to say I'm very proud of myself at this moment. I literally, like, I was like done searching this room. I walked over here, put in the solution, and walked out. There was no questions, nothing. I just walked right out the door. I've never solved a puzzle so fast in my life. I don't even think I said anything. I mean, it's on YouTube. I can go look it up. Pretty sure I didn't even say anything. I'm pretty sure I just walked up to this and said, oh. Yeah. It's a very simple solution. Claude wants us to fail it. What about your boast? Get captured. Alright. Just get captured is what you're saying. I didn't change anything, right? Alright.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Purposely fail it.
The wheels are stuck. Shit! I'm cornered like a rat.
Bum bum bum.
Someone's coming. Please don't let it be Mortimer.
Was inverted. So the answer would have been 6.
Who is it?
Deliberately avoiding
6166.
4 years ago, I was his favorite. But
It was
nowadays,
6166,
I have
I
to
think.
ask for an audience with his lordship.
Damn it! It's Peru.
It's Peru.
Monsieur Peru, it's Mr. Deriche. I'm sort of trapped behind this painting.
What are you playing at, goddammit?
Help me out of here, please.
How can I open it?
There's a pedal under Lord Mortimer's desk. Can you see it?
There's no... Hang on. Yes.
Good. Now press it.
Yeah. Done.
You should see something resembling a frame with numbers. Yes? You have to turn them to set the combination.
1191.
1191.
So what Gerbose was not doing was actually mirroring it. So they had the second and third digits, but they were on the other side, but not like mirrored. Was the one thing I was saying.
Poking our nose into Mortimer's little secrets, are we?
Uh-oh.
You do surprise me.
It's not what you're thinking. I'll explain everything.
No, you will not, sir. It has nothing to do with me, and by the way, I never even saw you. So, I'll be on my way now.
Thanks, Peru. Bro. One vote for we owe him. Guess we owe him.
I'm indebted to you. I won't forget this.
Yeah. Goodbye.
I've wasted enough time. I better get moving if I want to find my mother.
Alright, now where to? Find the origin of the sword left by your mother. To the Zeus room. Our mighty sword. Mighty pirate. I got to know Waldo. I poisoned Waldo. Strange conversation with Jacques Perrault. Alright. We capped out logic. So what's next? We got questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility, or we could jump into some of these other trees. Veterinary. Science? Biology in here? Claude lost interest in this game. Waldo died. We had to solve some puzzles. Claude gives up forever. I see. This is Waldo's fault. I think we should put at least one into occultism. And one into science. And... either questioning or psychology. Could also put some... I haven't seen that anywhere. Subterfuge would be nice if I had 3 points. Dude, this would also give us linguistics and diversion. Or conviction. Ding. Ding. That's my vote. Ciao. Alright, we got 3 books. Questioning. Linguistics. Science. Politics. Version. Oh, that's my vote.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. Alright, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
Origin of the sword.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
What are we doing, team? Spy.
We must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
Aha. I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants and still
My God, just
understand.
stand there.
Someone is listening.
What?
Someone.
Monsieur de Richet, why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
Delve deeper. Speak about the sword. Team left, team right. Team left, team right. Team left, team right. We don't have much time.
I was wondering if you might have seen an object like this here at the manor.
What are you playing at, de Richet?
I'm afraid I can't help you, my son. Ask someone who knows the manor better than I do.
What?
One of the servants, for example. One of them is bound to help you.
Thank you for your advice, Your Eminence. Nothing in particular. I'll leave you alone.
Only one option.
Do you think he heard us?
Don't worry.
Alright, where are we going? Gonna go visit old GW? Where's his room? Check all the doors. Can you go in there? Or there. Maybe the floating drone. Can you go in here? Floating drone. It's something really simple like Ghost. I think it's Ghost. Pretty sure it's Ghost. That's my final answer. Good chow. Good chow. Can't go in there. I go into my own room. Can't even go in my own room. Can't go in there. Can't go in here. Alright, well then. Downstairs we go. To the Room of Zeus. Can I click on anything in here? I can sit on the couch. Nothing. That guy said we should ask the guard or the servants, whatever these guys are.
What can I do for you, sir?
Let's ask
I
them.
am at your service, day and night, sir.
Ask about the sword.
Could you tell me where this sword comes from, please?
Certainly, sir. How did such a sword come into sir's hands?
I'm the one asking the questions. What are we doing? Lead.
I think the whole manor knows that Sarah de Richet has disappeared. And well, I'm on the case, so please give me an answer.
Very well, sir. If I were sir, I would look in the garden. This sword looks like it's from the garden statues.
And how can I get into the garden?
There are two ways, sir. The first way to get to the garden is by the hall, between the conference room and the portrait gallery. The second way is directly through the portrait gallery. Sir would just have to go out by the French windows.
Thank you, my good man.
French windows. Alright. Map. Portrait gallery. The forecourt. It's over here, so we're gonna go over here. I'll help you guys out. Hey, what's this? A book. Where's old George Washington? Hold on, let's see if we can find that guy. Stan. That's a different game. Who's in here? Nobody. Where is everybody? Everyone's gone. Where is everybody? What room is this? We gotta go through the library.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Hello.
Is everything all right, my young friend?
Now that
Wonderful.
you're here.
Isn't that lovely? Well, see you later.
What a good conversation. I haven't seen Emily anywhere. Or Peru.
The sword probably came out of his garden, but what could it have been used for? Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart.
Translate the plaque.
I guide the sword that will kill the monster. If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable.
Unsolvable
Once the
labyrinth.
beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island. Turns out heroes are not what they once were. Let's see. A crack as long as my finger.
Alright. Anyone like to take a stab at what's going on here? Seems like we got an old-fashioned hedge maze. And a sword. What, have you ever tried to climb over some hedges? It's not easy.
Pasiphae,
Pasiphae.
daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Notice something.
She has no cracks.
No cracks, you say?
All right, well, let's continue anyways. I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden.
Kiosk?
Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what this is. So we have to solve the riddle here. The sword is stabbed into somebody. Or it's placed in their hand. So the initial hint is that this person, yes, this person gave us some thread to follow to help us get to the Minotaur. Hey, it's Peru.
You again?
Hello.
God damn it, are you following me?
Wouldn't dream of it, sir.
What brings you here?
Mommy? This one? Name of the main character's story follows throughout the adventure. See, yeah. Is my bottle still mysterious? Only kind of. Only the bottom half. I see. Is this what we're going with? Nobody wants to choose their own adventure? SMH. Stab, you say? Alright, well then, I'm making the choices. Dang, Claude.
I'm not giving up. You see, I sense there's something hidden in this garden, and I intend to find out what it is.
You've got some balls, I'll give you that. Watch your back, though. There are no secrets here. If Lord Mortimer finds out you've been searching his island, he'll make you pay dearly.
Thanks for the advice. Are you going to denounce me then?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway. I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing ya.
Tell me, aren't you even curious?
Curiosity killed a cat, Monsieur de Richet. I admit, I may have judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing if I didn't already know the consequences. See you later.
It's very important. Very, very important. We friend Peru here.
What scares you so much?
Don't mess with him, monsieur. If he offers his help, refuse it. Keep your freedom and get far away from here while you still can.
There was any one individual. It was not George Washington. We needed to make friends with in this entire adventure. It's Peru. Because Peru is the only one here that actually knows what's going on. I vaguely recall it being this guy. I mean, well, yeah, we know. I can't remember if it was this guy or if I just happened to get stabbed by this guy. There's no rope over here, so I'm not really sure it's actually this guy. Oh, God. Ah, but it could be this guy.
Minos. Son of Zeus and Europa.
Son of
If I
Zeus.
remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had
Remember
many
all that
children,
stuff we learned in the
including
previous
famous
puzzle?
Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue. His gesture sealed his fate. The crack is in the region of the heart.
I'm pretty sure it's this one. Going with this one. No one can stop me. This is based on the clues we found in the previous room, the previous puzzle room. The one that Claude was analyzing. It was needed here. Claude has given up. Now I'm stuck and lost. Oh, here we go.
What is that? It's like a sort of opening mechanism.
Analyze.
Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped.
It is definitely booby-trapped.
There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
Let's do it. Ah!
Whoa.
No, my nosebleed.
Again?
Bam, 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 bam.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on?
What are they
here?
counseling? No idea. So far, yeah, so far each other.
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
Just wipe this off here. A little bit. Just a little bit. Somebody else has been snorting glue.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
Don't snort snooper. Don't snort super glue.
A fragment of amber.
Amber. I haven't seen Amber in a while.
Bandages. Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes.
Can't look down far enough. Inspect the bandages.
These bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection.
I left the amber. Nah, something else.
There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
Keep hanging in there. Oh my god. There's a dead body. Maybe. Or they're just sleeping. It's George Watt. No, wait. Never mind. It's a servant guy.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
Oh man, is that George Washington? Could have found someone important in the crypt. Where the heck is the crypt? Cursed out getting statue wrong. I thought I found somebody important in the crypt. I didn't fail. Good work, team. Ah, not quite level 8. Well, well, well. That's the end of chapter 3. Blech. That's all. Yes, let's all take a quick bathroom break. Be back in like a minute. And then we'll continue on. hello. Food, eh? What was the question? First speak directly to Ian as Marble. Alright, before we continue, I need an agreement from everyone in chat. So in this chapter, I won't reveal too much. So in this chapter, we have to make a very important decision on who we side with. You don't agree? Alright, well, we have to make some decisions on who we are siding with. So, I'll go ahead and point out the fact that we can't side with George Washington. We have to convince George Washington to side with us. But everyone else is there. I assume we try to convince George Washington to side with us. So as we go through this chapter, without revealing anything, I want to note that in my playthrough, so last time, in my playthrough, I said, this is stupid, I don't want to side with anyone. I'm gonna rise up and start my own island with hookers, blackjack. But it didn't give me that option, so I just kept alternating who I sided with. I'd change sides every single time it asked. And, eventually somebody caught on and was like, hey, I couldn't help but notice you're trying to start your own thing. And that's how I died. So we're not gonna constantly change. Yeah. The game called me out for constantly changing sides and basically trying to start my own island. Blackjack and hookers. So as we play through this chapter, we need to pick people that we're going to side with and stick with them. So we're going to stick with one side and commit to that instead of being all over the place like I was in my playthrough. What are the options? We'll find out. We'll find out when they come up.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
I can equip 3 things. 1, 2, 3. What are these? Wait. Version. Questioning sounds good. It probably is, Miglix. It's always a spoiler.
Louis?
Oh my god, it is George Washington.
Louis, the conference is about to start any minute. This is not the time to be... Damn it. What's
This
going
is
on?
not who was here in my
I don't know
playthrough.
exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
This is interesting. I 100% did not expect this. So what are we doing, team? We got 1 vote for yes. I jokingly When I jokingly said it's George Washington, I actually did not expect this at all. IDK, my BFF Jill. Nobody else wants to vote? I got one vote for yes. My vote is this. But it's George Washington. I don't want to upset George Washington. If I get defensive, George Washington might be upset. What is this? Immunities? Well, that didn't help at all. There's no I don't know. Alright, we had one vote for yes, so I'm going with that.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I...
How awful. What has your mother gotten herself into now?
If only I knew, Mr. President.
If no one saw you, I'd advise you not to get involved, Louis, so that no one will accuse you of the murder.
What do you mean by that,
Darn,
George Washington?
Starting.
You didn't
Time
murder
is
him,
of
did
the
you?
essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the
Yeah, how
subject
did Washington get down
but
here?
the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Count on me, George
Don't
Washington.
worry. You can count on me, Mr. President. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
What happened here?
Oh, he's dead. What the hell's been going on here?
Let's look under the mask.
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks.
It's Bruce Wayne.
His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed. Might have expected more from Lord Mortimer. Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is getting worse and worse. Leftover food. Not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while.
Books. The Organon.
An old blanket. From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm. Leftover food. Not exactly fresh. Someone's made a fire here. And the ashes are still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand. I must have just missed her. If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of Lord Mortimer's study.
That's why who I thought was going to be here was not here. Because we were stuck in the study.
Well, the gate is locked.
Steals a proto-materia? I do. It was me. where are we going? Do we want to investigate any of the rooms? I doubt we can. I strongly doubt we can go anywhere but here. Just gonna go here. Is this a spoopy game?
There's the alchemical
Yes.
symbol of the earth on the lid.
Earth, you say? Oh. Only had subterfuge. Books. When you see what everyone's face looks like. The earth cult. What about the turtle cult? It's time for the Illuminati.
Respect to any other.
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
Alright, who do we talk to? Meet Lord Mortimer. Do we go ahead and talk to Mortimer? Or do we visit around a little bit? We have to start choosing our allies. Eat slapsies. What? What wrong there? Everything else before the objective. Alrighty. I'm gonna click on this.
Amber.
Amber. Whoa, but that's George Washington. Guy talking to Lord Mortimer is George Washington. This is exactly not who we want to punch.
Well,
Okay, hold on.
That does seem as if. But however, it may
Hey,
not come
guys.
to nothing, you know.
Hey guys.
What I have heard was far more purpose than you. My son.
I'm
glad
George
you're
Washington.
here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Mortimer wants to talk to us. Hey, Peru.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
You say it as if you were afraid of him. I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding you back. What is going on between you two?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who drops you as soon as he no longer
It's really
needs you.
loud.
For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
I see.
Are you quite sure, sir? Is there not a little mistake somewhere?
Yes, because she asked him at last, and he could not help answering her.
Hello.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin?
That is what we have all been waiting for.
I believe that Lord Mortimer wishes to speak to you before it begins. You should go and see him. Are you quite sure, sir?
All right then.
She's not acting. Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, this
But
is
what do you
a
expect
it's
of
an
me
RPG.
exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry, you are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
George Washington's here, and we'll hold our hand.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but
Waldo?
in actual fact, it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
And Jimmy's not even here anymore. Just killed the bird and left. SMH.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
Turns out we're now part of the Illuminati.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
Continue.
My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Well, what happened in real life?
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godfrey would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We will have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Alright, so it's gonna come down to, do we side with Lord Mortimer?
My friends, I propose we get started.
Or Lord Gregory? Mr. Gregory? I forgot what his name is. That's the main two. We have to pick one. Mortimer or Gregory?
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open
Mortimer's plans what happened in real life.
Richet is unable to be among us. Please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
What are we doing? Who are we siding with here? Godoy? Just completely ignore Godoy? Just nod? What are we doing? Ignore him. So this one?
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer. Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the East Coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Wow, I use this a lot. Team left, team right. I got plenty of points, so don't worry about the points. Team left, team right. Wait, can I even do team right? Oh, okay. Team left, team down. We can only do left or say nothing. Protect or say nothing. Botanic ant. Carl's Jr. I'm really curious what this is, because it costs like a bazillion points. Dink.
If I were you, Senor Godoy, I would think twice before stirring up a scandal.
I beg your pardon?
Given the size of your colonies, you won't be able to keep them for long. A number of countries are eyeing them as we speak. The United States would have no trouble taking them. For all intents and purposes, you have no army in place. By wanting to keep everything, you risk losing it all, especially your colonies in South America, which are far more valuable to you.
That is indeed the danger, Duke Manuel. If it comes to war over Louisiana, you will lose. And probably a good deal more than you now imagine.
Young man, you are indeed a dark horse, aren't you?
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
Yeah, what the heck?
Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Wow, wow, wow.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
In any case,
Can't
my
pick out
lord,
either.
I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Why would you do this?
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement.
Haha.
Looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Little did he know.
I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos. That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me. Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory. I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
So this is the big choice. Who are we siding with? LCC wants home. As in the house. We got one vote for home. Two votes for home. Home is the hideous looking guy, by the way. One vote for stay. Two votes for home. One vote for home, two votes for stay. One vote for dinner. Three votes for stay. Ooh. To overcome your fear. Clone ourselves. So when I mentioned this early, use channel points to tip scales. No. When I played this the last time I played this, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, but I constantly changed sides between the two, and that was a bad idea. So we're committing to whatever it is. We're committing to one team here. We're committing to either Mortimer or home. We've got like 3 votes to stay. 1 vote to leave. Oh, looks derpy. Wow. Look at all these people that are already following him. The butt mash badada. Committed to Sony. Alright, well, we had 3 votes for stay. Whoops. We had 3 votes for stay.
As for me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
My friends, I would like to thank you for staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm
I'm
down.
French.
Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
United States. Let's be honest with George Washington.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the 2 major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Of course. Of course. Doesn't matter. Logic sounds...
Mr. President, Lord Mortimer intends for you to conquer all the North American continent. He's relying on you to not stop at Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is not my final objective.
But why didn't you tell me before?
Keep 1 step ahead.
So, home doesn't see it coming. But by the time it dawns on Senor Godoy, it'll be too late because he'll realize that he's just lost all the North American continent. We all know that you won't stop
dang,
once
sorry.
the path is cleared before you.
What do you mean?
You see, Monsieur Peru, it's very likely that once Louisiana becomes American, President Washington will push out even more and take the West Coast.
I'm trying to
William,
appease.
you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
I want to appease
One
George
step ahead.
Washington.
You're
That's
joking. More like 5.
On that note, my friends, it's getting late.
our main goal is
Mr.
to appease
President,
George Washington.
Continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me...
See, if you side with
do me a
home,
favor.
then you're the
String
emissary.
along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
So when I sided with home, I
will
got to
reach out
convince
the
George
field.
Washington to join
I'm
home.
going to require your services.
How can I be of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
Yes.
I'm sure you can do it.
All right,
I
team.
believe in you.
Ooh. Team left or team right? Team left.
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
Let's say I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honorable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't worry. That's why Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing the conflict. And Senor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
Big day. Let's go check on Waldo. Oh my god, Waldo's alive. Oh, no, he isn't. Waldo's still dead.
Aren't you afraid our projects for Italy may be discovered before we... Oh, please excuse us, Louis, but I need to speak with Lord Mortimer in private.
No. What do you want, Louis?
I'm going to
Get
have
some
a word
advice.
with Duke Manuel, but you know him better than I do, I believe.
Yes. Avoid any marks of respect and protocol pertaining to his rank. He's not fond of courtly manners.
Thank you for the advice, my lord. I shall be leaving you.
Alright, so we gotta convince Godoy to join our party. Join the DK crew. Only I knew where he was. Godoy. Have we never been in that one guy's room? What is his name? This is the priest guy. Oh, he's somewhere over here. Do we want to try any of the other rooms while we're out? What happened here?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off.
Oh, man.
And his door's ajar.
Do we want to visit Peru? Yes or no, team? His door is ajar. It's not a door. No. I got one vote for no. Peru seems nice this time of year. I got one vote for yes. 2 votes for yes, 1 vote for no. Peru. Yes. Guessing that's also a yes. It gets nothing but 2 votes. I see how it is. Dear little Aluna, wanted to share with you my calmer thoughts of the moment. Needless to say how much I miss you and how much I regret having to be separated. Excuse me. Afraid to stay with your sister, never be able to mend my mistakes. True to my fatherly devotion. This is a letter to his daughter. Two votes to ban Voidlock. I see. Where is Peru? Where on the map is Peru? What is this? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? You can only carry 5 of each item. I have 5 of whatever item it was. The golden elixir? Where is Peru? Whose room is this? Hillsborough. Falling apart. Peru. Oh, he's right here. Never mind. It's really hard to see out here.
Leave me, Deriche.
I vote not to ban them. Question him on the state of his room. Stay and keep quiet. Team left, team right. 0 for team right. 1 for team right. One vote not to ban. Alright, team right.
Are you gonna keep sticking to me like glue?
Yes.
Hell's bells, I don't deserve this. There's nothing you can do for me.
What's going on? Maybe I can help.
Not anymore, you can't. Not against him. But thanks for the offer.
Who are you talking about?
You know very well.
Lord Mortimer? You talk as if you were in danger, monsieur. Has he threatened you in any way?
I'm done for, Monsieur de Richet. I played with the devil, and I lost.
Make him talk. $17. There's 3 options on the left. My arms. Oh. Yeah. Left. He's not alone. He has his daughter. Yes.
Are you afraid for your daughter?
What are you? Be careful, Deriche. Be very careful what you're about to say if you don't want to go flying off the balcony! What do you know about her?
Nothing apart from the fact that you love her and you're saying goodbye to her. I read your letter on your desk.
I ought to get rid of you.
Look, I'm just being nosy.
The hero syndrome. You always think you can fix things. She will be safer far away from me. That's it. What's more, no one must find out where or who she is. Is that clear?
Perfectly. But why say goodbye to her? She must still need you.
The only thing she needs is for him never to find her. Time is short, Louis. Follow my advice. Find your mother if she's still alive, and get out of here. Flee this damned island of doom.
Are we in danger?
You've been in danger since the minute you set foot on this rock. He wants you. He's sizing you up. He is circling around you. It's blindingly obvious, and you, flattered as you are, will soon be running around for him just to keep your place among his precious few. It feels so good to be accepted by him.
It's what it's like being in the Illuminati.
Power, wealth, glory. He will give it all to you until one day you will feel so eaten up inside
It's lonely
that
at
you
the
will
top.
no longer know who you are. You will find yourself void of all conscience, of all freedom, and can no longer look at yourself in the mirror without feeling sick.
Refuse, I tell you. From now on, say no. No!
You're a good man.
No.
You look after yourself. As for me, I shall take back my freedom tomorrow morning. I'm through with it all.
There you go. Back in the saddle. I'm glad to hear it.
Come on. It's late. I'd like to get some rest.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
We talked to him again.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Oh. Well. Yeah. Good work, fat man. He's from Prussia? Alright. Where else were we going? Try to convince Manuel Godoy. He wrote a letter to his daughter saying goodbye. And he's going to get his freedom. Somebody's knocking on the door. So what's
Duchess
this?
Emily Hillsborough.
Do we visit the Duchess? Hello? Mushy mushy. We visit Emily. Oh, can't. Oh, it's this guy. Hello.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
Or just go around the back. Have you tried entering? Move away. What are we doing? Have you tried entering?
Perhaps he didn't hear you. Did you try entering?
No, of course not. It would not be proper, after all.
Hmm. It's never stopped me. What are we doing now? Send him to search.
I've searched all over the manor, but I can't find him.
One thing's for sure, Monsieur de Richet. He's neither in his room nor on this floor. I've just looked all over.
I propose we both look for him. The first to find him tells the Duke that the other is also looking for him. Agreed?
Perfect. Let's do that. I shall have a look in the library. If you
Library,
find the
you
Duke
say?
before me, tell him I want to speak to him.
Yes. Let's proceed as you say.
Thank you, Monsieur de Richet.
I'm just kick down the door.
Right. Now be a good boy and
Did he just
go look
T-pose?
somewhere else.
I'm just gonna open the door. Hello.
Carmelite water.
Marmalade water.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
What's he doing with this?
Hey, it looks like someone slipped something in the back here. It's a letter. Let's see what it says. It reeks of perfume, and it's written in Spanish. Godoy, you really are a little devil.
Translate the letter. Ooh, that's all my points. Do we read the letter? That's all my points. Use all the points.
So, let's see what it says.
My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty at being so far away from you again, even if it's for the good of my country. How awful having to leave you after so little spat, as you're the only woman I love. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Stay united, please, even in sacrifice, with the two of us for our future children. Stop being jealous. Do what now?
It seems that the Queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Nice blackmail. Lord Duke. Blah, 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 blah. No doubt that you will be able to simply find the diplomatic speech. Wow, what a great story. He with an occult air symbol.
Manuel Godoy. A painting of himself in his room. Now, that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
Wow. A royal jelly. Doom. Now I have 2 points.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
What the consumables do? One of them gives you more points. 2 points. One of them cures all negative alterations. One of them displays the immunities when you're talking to people, like what they're vulnerable and all that stuff for. And oops. The other one makes your next skill use free. I don't. The icon in the upper left is a negative status affliction, which I think is related to this one. Does it show up there when I use this one? But I'm not sure.
Prometheus. Punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man.
John Connor. Terminator fame. Where is everything? Golden elixir. Doop. Can't go outside because there's not a balcony there. Whoops. Am I missing this guy? Is he not in here? He's not here. On the other balcony across the way. No, that's my room.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Alright, where are we going? Where are we headed, fam? My vote is Mortimer's room. Wait. Mortimer's probably there. We're everywhere but objective. That doesn't always pay out. We actually haven't been punished severely for doing that yet, I don't think. So, you can go into other people's rooms and they know about it. Actually, this might have happened. If they find out about it, then they're gonna get pissed. You lose favor with them. We don't want that. We've actually been, I would say, pretty neutral with everybody so far, somehow. Let's go downstairs. Wait, what question are we on? 88? Alright. Yeah, we want to be friends with people. We need them to help us solve puzzles. Like that time Peru helped us out, and that time George Washington helped us out. Yo, Napoleon. Alright, apparently everybody hates Napoleon, so we're not going to talk to him. I was given specific instructions to F that guy. Where's what's-his-face? It said he was going to the library. Napoleon have a brandy? Question mark. We go up here? This is the this was the religious puzzle room? Or no, this is regular upstairs. This is not where I thought this was. Maybe he's outside. Weird plot for you. Very. Can I go down here? Oh, nope, can't go here. Can't even find this guy. Can you go in there? Dang, I'm at a loss. Where is this guy? Is he in my room? Is he in George's room? Did I overlook him? It's a choose your own adventure book and game format. So just think of it as in that sense. But it's got RPG qualities to it. Now you get a different story based on what path you choose. God is blocking this door. Actually, I haven't been outside. Can we even go outside?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
I would like to come in.
I am sorry, sir, but that is not possible for the moment.
Who's inside?
Can you tell me where I can find Duke Manuel, please?
Alas, I do not know, sir. I can only assure you he is not in the small salon.
I see.
Very well. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Can you stop the war? That's a great question. Quote bot. Whose room is this?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Ooh, he's out of his room. But wait. Maybe Godoy's in there. Or maybe not. What about Emily?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Maybe he's in my room. Not in my room. Can't go in that room. Or this room. Let's go talk to old GW. Who is not here. No GW. What the heck, Seawalker? Played that game for like 10 hours. You can't remember what that means? Here we are, back in Satan's room. I am so lost. Whose room is Satan's room? It's Elizabeth.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Elizabeth was murdered, and we had to solve the murder case. Claude was convinced that we solved it wrong, incorrectly.
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone.
We won't
Pure
find out
alchemy
later.
is a thought, an art
that is great.
Great alchemy.
Very metaphorical as
the humans.
Yes, whatever. I don't know anything about alchemy. Hey, have you seen your boy? Nobody's here. this, everybody. Whose room is this? Oh, this was the, this room. This was the religious puzzle. Can't see anything. Where's my flashlight? It's very dark in here. Can't find this guy. Going back to Mortimer. Oops. Which is actually upstairs. He was in Mortimer's room all along. I can't go back. Yo, thanks for dropping by. Excuse me. Can't find this guy. See ya. Can't find this guy, can't go outside. Haven't talked to Napoleon. I think we need to talk to Napoleon. Unfortunately, it seems like that's my only option. Hey, have you seen what's his face?
Duke Manuel?
Well, well.
Oh, this isn't
Monsieur
new.
de
This
Richelieu,
is-
I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir. I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Oh God, what are we doing? What are we picking? First thing I see in chat. Nobody wants to answer. Well. All fall silent. Everyone just wants me to make the choices. But I've already made all the choices. Pick the core. What? Follow your heart.
This conference can't have been easy for you. Is it always like this?
Ha! That is the least we can say. Yet I was warned. I knew what to expect from Mortimer. But I refused to be a laughingstock. If it is war the French want, that is what they will get.
Wait, we don't have to do this.
Perhaps. But everything is pushing us to do so. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone. Isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really? I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Well.
Oh, it's really quite simple, you know. Whose place are we at? Who can manage to bring together so many influential figures under the same roof?
Technically, Sir Gregory brought more guests than Mortimer.
Yes, but in whose name? Who organized the party, Senor Godoy? Who pays the bills? And you are forgetting something fundamental. Who has the biggest army nowadays?
Yes.
There's no shame in admitting that France is militarily superior to you. That's why you're considering joining forces with other European countries in order to confront us.
I agree that Mortimer does have some powerful assets. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
I'm liking this one.
First of all, the question is to know what Louisiana can be used for. We agree that today, all it brings you is death. Every day, a few more Spaniards die far from their birthplace.
I cannot deny that Louisiana is a veritable quagmire.
Quagmire?
You have a point there. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, what are we doing? What's it gonna be? Excuse me. Oh, God. I'm leaning towards, like, this one or this one. This one? Or this one? Probably consolidate? That's what I'm thinking, too. Let's go that one.
My Lord Duke, in these uncertain times, I believe it would be to your advantage to be rid of Louisiana in order to focus your attention on your colonies in the south. It will show the court the man you really are and how much you truly deserve your position.
And it will silence all the jibes and cheers aimed at my person.
Yes?
Then people would only see me as the man who consolidated the frontiers of the Spanish Empire.
What a statesman you are.
Yes?
Fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow.
Well, that's one thing out of the way.
Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Go to bed. Alright. Instead of going to bed, we're just gonna stop here.